All right, so finally back at the crib, but we just got back from doing, I don't know, like 7.5, 8 hours worth of Ubering. So been on the road quite a bit, but we have made a little bit of money over the weekend. So this is nice. So just to show you guys what our progress looks like. So obviously keep in mind this is before gas, but as far as what we've earned $274. I'll just take a screenshot of this so you guys can see. But we've earned $275 essentially this weekend, and we still have Sunday left. So we'll be driving a lot tomorrow. I'm thinking the best days to drive to because I went through the map on Uber where it'll show you essentially like the highest paying areas and what times people are placing the most orders. So for me in my head is like the most orders are probably going to come when, most people are looking to eat. And most of the orders are going to also come typically from poor people, from the most part. But there is a small portion of high income earners who are still using Uber, but it's going to be during the time when most people aren't. And that's when people are busy when people are working. So I'm thinking honestly, like the best times to drive is probably going to be in the morning from like 7 or 8 a.m. to around like 2 p.m. and then pick back up maybe around like 6, 7 p.m. and then drive up until about 11 p.m. And so that way, obviously we can drive really late in the night or other times of the day. But typically, if someone's ordering food at 3 a.m., they're probably not making over six figures, just statistically. So we're playing the numbers, and I want to strategize and get good at using Uber and maximizing how much we actually make from it before implementing other apps like DoorDash. But we've got a pretty good basis for just as far as what we're going to do. I'm thinking Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Those are the times when it's most active. So we'll be strategically picking those days as our days to drive. And as far as locations go, the most profitable locations seem to be in St. Pete, especially on the water, which obviously makes sense. So I'm thinking best idea is to go to St. Pete, drive during those times, rack up as many tips as possible. And if they've got promotions going on, obviously capitalize on that. But if we do that for 4 days, then it leaves us with 3 days that we can completely just focus, dial in on coding, getting our platform set up, and then from there starting to market. Now it's also nice too because beforehand we were making calls as our only means of hope for escaping this fucking prison that I call a house. But as far as those calls go, I mean, it's not like you're meeting success every single day or even every week. I mean, I hadn't consistently called, but I'd called, several days at least. I don't know how many days specifically, but I've made enough calls to be like, damn, I haven't made any money yet, which didn't surprise me, but at the same time, it's like, all right, I don't even know when my check is going to come. I don't have a car. I don't have any means of making money, and I have expenses. So the nice thing with this is while it's not a lot of money and it's not all that fulfilling work, like there's no adrenaline rush like you get from sales when you make a sale, when you drop off a fucking package at the door. But it is money that we can go out and consistently earn, and it allows us to be able to buy things that are going to allow us to improve ourselves and improve our ability to make money. So the things that are on the top of the list for me to buy is for one, a gym membership again. I want to be back in the gym. I think being in the gym is really important. Healthy mind, healthy body, or healthy body, healthy mind. You know what I'm saying? But, taking care of your fitness, your health, your well-being is super important. And so we haven't really been doing that, albeit conditions haven't been great, but we need to get back on it immediately. So I'll be getting a gym membership. I'll probably get that tomorrow, honestly, because yeah, I think I'll probably get that tomorrow. And then what else? What else? What else? ChatGPT. We're definitely going to upgrade our ChatGPT. That way, during those 3 days that we're coding, we can just lock in. Like we are on go mode Monday through Wednesday when it comes to coding. Um, what else? Obviously, supplementing groceries. Um, That's pretty much the main things, you know, getting a little bit better quality food, having the gym membership, and having unlimited access to the top level AI. So I'm sure if I think of more things, I can always, you know, add them on. Um, but for the most part, I think this is a good basis to start with. And from there, we should be solid with having our essentials funded for continuing to work on our projects. So I'm happy, as you guys can see. You know, it's been a long process to finally get a car again. So it's nice to be able to drive, and it's definitely fucking nice to make some money. But with that being said, I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.